Hey cats, morning of day 20, 120 that is, and I decided there's a ski lodge up ahead that allows you to fill up water. So I decided if there's no water there's a road crossing, there's no water there, I'm going to go ahead and just walk on down to the ski lodge, and then that way I won't have to worry about water through this pretty dry stretch of trail. And then beyond that, I'm just going to kind of walk. Possibility of some rain today. You can kind of see the clouds a little bit. So I'm getting a somewhat early start. So maybe I'll be ahead of it a little bit. If I get wet, that's okay. And we're just going to enjoy the day and give praise. So this was the first time I'd slept on top of a Superfund site that's being reclaimed. And I didn't notice it when I set up my tent, but as I was laying there in the middle of the night, just heard this little hum. I said, what is that? Realized that it's some kind of, I don't know, machine that was actually relatively close, I felt like. You know, just behind me in the woods, kind of like back in there, and it must have been, I don't know, pumping air, pumping water, doing something. But it was just kind of a little reminder, even though it's quite beautiful out here, that underneath the surface there's a lot of healing that needs to be done. Kind of sounds familiar. So I just left that ski resort back there. I'm gonna have to come back there, maybe for a little mini vacation. It's nice and close to home. It was very nice. Was able to get cleaned up a little bit, used the facilities to replenish my water, drank 2 iced teas, and so it was all nice. The only thing was, it really wasn't open yet. The restaurant that's open, it opens up at like 11. So it's a bit earlier than that. So I'm going to go ahead and get back on trail. Thankful that I was able to get plenty of water for the rest of the day. Got 14 miles to Wind Gap to where I want to stay. But we do have some rain coming in. Looks like it's going to rain for a couple hours in the starting around 12 or so, something like that. But it shouldn't be too bad, just like a light drizzle, I think. And we're back on trail. Well, thankful to the ski resort once again. Don't need to go down that to get water. This right here is my goal, Wind Gap, another 10 miles. Looks like the storm, should be hitting me in about an hour or so. Today's been kind of interesting. I smelt some of that smoke again for about half hour as I was walking from the wildfires in Canada, I'm guessing. And but that's all kind of cleared out now. And just stopped for about 10 minutes to talk to a section hiker. He's trying to piece together the entire trail eventually. He gets about 100 miles done a year. Name is Nathaniel. Talked a little bit about gear and such. He had a little wound. He had fallen down. He was standing on a rock and the rock cracked in half and sliced him. But he was fine. And he was just walking back to get back to his car, which is back in the last town, back in Palmerton. So he should be there today. So good for him that he's out here. It was nice to chat to a human. It's been pretty quiet other than that. Well, the rain got here a little bit earlier than I thought, and there was some thunder. And I said, you know what? I need to get some lunch anyway, and I had plenty of water to make my fuel. I said, you know, I'm just going to let the leading edge of this storm brush on by with the thunder. There's not a whole lot, but there definitely is some. So I said, you know what? Need lunch anyway. Going to eat lunch here. Just kind of hold up. Going to stay dry for a little bit, drink my fuel, and then get back on the trail. Hey, baby. Okay. We'll let the deer get back to dinner. So the clouds finally broke. I holed up for about an hour and a half and then walked in like a drizzle and a drip from the trees for some time. And I was finally able to take off my rain gear. And now I'm just a couple miles to go to Wind Gap. So turned out to be pretty nice. Very, very thankful that the thunder, lightning let me alone. There certainly was enough of it around. So I'm really glad of my decision to just kind of take cover and be safe as much as you can, huddled in the woods. So anyway, we'll just walk along here and keep on tripping over these rocks.